So, I mean, I wasn't raised. You had started out talking that, you want to reach people that have maybe grown up in Christianity. It's gotten a little stale for them. Maybe the word's not alive to them, wherever they are, however you describe that. But that was not my experience. Neither. My mom probably would have said that she was a believer, but she was into New Age. Like when was old enough to kind of recognize things about life, I hesitate to even say these kinds of things because I don't want to dishonor my parents. They've both passed now,
Yes.
um, and they both were believers by the end of their lives. But so my story, I don't mean to dishonor them, but my dad was wild. I mean, he was a successful business guy, but he was a party boy. I used to get high with my dad. By the time I hit teenage years, um, uh,
Like weed or
what
what?
I
Like
yeah, weed, yeah,
whatever.
weed.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we didn't. I mean, he did the hard stuff. We never ventured into that together. I guess he had some boundaries. Um, it sounds crazy. We had a lot of fun together, but he left
Yeah.
when I was in middle school, and my mom was into New Age. So my world was, I started partying pretty early. I had an older brother, older cousins, and probably started drinking at like 12
Okay.
and got into the
Gosh.
hard stuff at like 14 and hit it pretty hard for a few years. And then I feel like I lived this whole separate life before I was 21 years old when I really got my mind together, started really leaning into the Lord. Yeah, so my experience, I didn't grow up in a Christian. I grew up in Georgia, in the Bible Belt, and I didn't know any Christians like in high school, middle school, high school. I didn't. If I knew them, I made fun of them. Honestly, I didn't know anything about the Lord. We never went to church. I probably went to church maybe a dozen times before I was 21 years old. I think we'd gone to Easter, Christmas, and things like that. So,